What kind of beer do you like, Chris? Anything except Heineken.
Good.
You know, I work at a big dish, so I got an idea.
Oh, nice.
On how these guys do it.
Like you.
As far as I never brewed it.
Gotcha.
I'm just a supporter there. I'm trying to move into the brewery.
Gotcha. Yeah, I am a big fan of the beer they brew there. I actually applied for a part-time position at Big Dish for the I was like second shift or
different,
Yeah.
But
I've
had good experience with this guy. I built it, so it worked out pretty well for me.
wow. I learned a really important new trick.
Yeah.
You know, normally when we're sitting there and we're waiting, like all the work's in there and we're trying to get it to boil, and it gets that sweet frothy stuff on top. Yeah, I'm gonna get all that off.
Yeah.
They're like, dude, that stuff is toxic for your beer. What? Really? So, like anybody I know, like. And then when that's chilling, we can, get our sanitizer and all that going. All right.
You guys turned it off?
Yeah. It's gonna have to, right? Just
Yeah.
we're gonna have to.
I don't want to get tired while we're. All right. So, hang on before you start pouring.
All right. So we are 11.5 right now.
We're striking with mash in at 23.5.4.
What the hell is that? We need to convert. What was it? 120?
Wait a minute. See, it's doing that thing again, dude.
Well, I mean, if we just go by.
Oh, you got beer stuff on?
Unless you can log in, like.
I can log in from, no, if you get someone from that version, I can log in from that. Get a free trial. There's no version of computer, dude. See, look, mash in 156 for 60 minutes, and 23 quarts at 168. Which is it? Wasn't it? Like, is it 168 or is it 156? I know, that's what I'm saying.
So it's at 156 right now?
Yeah. I think we normally go in at 168 to get it down to 150.
You want to fire that back up then? Here, it's just that one little dial on the end, the little brass one. Yeah.
We're like.
Yeah, put the flame in and then just. You want to throw it in?
You want to use it?
I've never tried it, so might as well.
What is that?
It's just like a pH stabilizer, right?
Yeah.
Now, do you go with your grain?
So right. You got tails with you?
No. You don't have any of that grain at all. Unless they have some here.
It's a legitimate tablespoon.
Perfect. Throw it in. I'm not calling that for any bad reason.
Well, I do like to be precise.
Alright, I've got it to 168, 169. Unless I go for another minute or so and then we can throw it. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, hard work. Hard work.
This'll work. All right.
It is. It is like, is that your
What is that? Cream or powder in there? What is that?
The powder.
Okay.
It's a pH stabilizer.
Mm-hmm.
I only used it a couple of times, but it locks in a pH level in the water. It's supposedly healthier for the beer.
Hmm.
Want to go with it?
Yeah. Yeah, I would just do like, how much did you say? One?
The measurement for this is 1 tablespoon per 5 gallons of water.
Yeah, that seems about right.
Looks like salt or something you're putting in there.
That's essentially what it is. It's just a pH stabilizer.
Okay. Huh.
Optimize enzymatic activity.
Yeah. Helps our water, or the hot water convert everything to sugar. That should be good. You can kill that, dude.
Not quite there.
I've been going by the internal one. Because the only problem is this thing's not long enough to get into the water. He's going to have to open it. 4, 6, 58, 59. Yeah, wait. All right, I will man this thing. Yeah. All right. I mean, there's still some gas in there. This is the master one down here. You want to see the whole thing, which is probably sweet.
Watch the measurement. So we want 5.625.
Right. And there's always like a debate between brewers that to either add the grain to the water or the water to the grain, and we've had better results with our efficiency by doing it this way. So the more, we've just been able to extract more sugar. That's really all it comes down to. It's all about that sugar. Okay, so we're at about 9 gallons right now.
That was pretty good.
Yep.
Oh, it's going to be really fantastic.
This is half the fun, honestly. You want to mix it really well because you don't want any dead spots.
How much water you get? You got 5 gallons of water in there?
We're going to be shooting in about
Almost 6
6
gallons.
Okay.
We're at about 7.5 right now. 7. What we say, 5 and a little over 5.5?
5.625. So a little more.
We're at 6.5. So we have 6.
At about 5.75, I'd say, so
Slowing it down. Nice.
Good? All right. That's hot.
Alright, let's take a quick picture reading. Come on, baby. 150. Where's you for 154?
Oh, 8.
Tapping out 154.
It's okay. Kill it. Kill it. And wrap up our sweet little baby.
Yeah, we just try to insulate it just a little bit more with this.
So how long is it going to sit?
60 minutes.
Okay, all right. Okay. Yeah.
Google, help me here.
Okay, so the next step is this 1 point.
Man, oh man.
Oh, Charlie. There you are. We got 11 minutes, and we're at like 1:30. We gotta crank something.
Well, we still got a bowl.
Oh, yeah, shit. Okay.
Yeah.
We're alright.
Yeah.
Summer cold sucks.
It's not good of a headache.
I hate it.
It hurts.
My sinuses dried up, and now like I sound all shitty. Terrible.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, pull that out there. Don't lose any more.
Good stuff.
Let's see that. Let's see that. Let me open that up for a second here.
Oh, you're gonna be able to see. Look at the liquid. It's like black now.
Look at that. Wow.
Here,
Wow.
Yeah, just look at this. We're hoping for a real dark color. Oh, look at that.
Good. Let me see that. How did that?
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, pull that out there. Don't lose any more.
Good stuff.
Let's see that. Let's see that. Let me open that up for a second here.
Oh, you're gonna be able to see. Look at the liquid. It's like black now.
Look at that. Wow.
Here,
wow.
Yeah, just look at this. We're hoping for a real dark color. Oh, look at that.
Good. Let me see that. How did that? That's amazing.
Just wait.
And it's not much chocolate on there. We got a
No.
little bit of that carafa.
Yep.
It's like 2 pounds of like specialty malt.
It doesn't take much of the dark stuff to really bring out that color.
Yeah.
Man.
We've had batches before where we went heavy on that stuff. You taste it.
Yeah.
It's like it looks like motor oil when you pull it out. It's great.
My stout was motor oil.
Hold that.
Too much.
Ready? So you want to do this nice and slow to start. So what we're doing now is these first runnings are going to be kind of dirty. You're pulling a lot of everything
Okay.
settled.
Okay.
Yeah, we should not have this thing.
It's okay. That's a big deal.
Shall we open it up?
Yeah.
Well,
Let's just, well, we gotta give this tube to open up too.
I just don't want to though, because you got to figure.
let's pull Phil too.
Yeah. Aerate, because then you get those oxygen bubbles in there. It's not good for it.
Can you tell him
That's good.
this is too much?
Or just because I don't want to fill this thing up too much.
Alright.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it doesn't even look too bad off the first. I mean, I know it's a darker beer.
Right.
Or wort.
You're getting a look, Collin.
Hey, PJ, what's up, man? Oh yeah, so we got a decent amount of sediment in there. You see, like the all the little bits of grain. So we're trying to get it just to filter down through the grain bed. So we pull it off where it's got a little less sediment, and then once it's running clear, we'll pull all that out. What's up, PJ? Smells really good.
How much do you still have to kill it?
What are you brewing?
Black IPA?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Cool.
What hops are you using?
So look at it, we got a whole rainbow of them over there.
This is just our, that's just today. Our secondary is going to be Galaxy and Citra. Okay.
Yeah, so we're doing 4 ounces of dry hopping. So it's heavy-handed, but I think it'll do the job for us.
My rule of thumb with hops is always be heavy. But that's just me. Okay.
It's pretty clear already. I mean, I would do it maybe one more.
One more run? Right.
Yeah, it's amazing
I told you.
how nice this thing
Dude,
is.
Collin.
Really good for a green.
Get a boom to represent. Beers.
Oh, I know. I was looking at them. I had one in my cart in Amazon as well. It's like $9 dude, everything. The sheet, the clamp, the fitting to put it on the, I know. It's like $9 to try it. The only thing that sucks about that, though, is that I invested a good amount of money into my false bottom, and it doesn't work as good. It's just very...
I'm telling you, between you and Patrick, I think false bottoms are fucking
false.
You know what it is? I think it's gravity, man. I think all that weight.
It naturally does it.
Yeah, you're losing out.
I feel it.
Somehow you're losing out. It seems like it shouldn't, but it does.
I know. Logic. Well, it's funny too. When I first got into brewing, I was talking to my buddy Noah, and he's just like, you know what? I ran the numbers. I did the math on it, and every scenario that I did a sample for it, the false bottom came out as lesser.
Less efficient?
Yeah, less efficient. He's like the braided tube is just more efficient right off through and through.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
How's the water getting?
What was our temperature?
168. Want to back to 168?
Not even at 150 yet, so.
Oh, okay. That's good. All right. I wish we had the flyers. All right. I'm opening it.
Yeah, let it rip.
Go Phil. Oh yeah. Woo.
You can put all that in there, then go put this in there.
This is gonna be our brew house. So this is gonna go up on the burner, and we're gonna boil it. With little hops in it. And
Right.
This is the.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
Oh man. Beautiful.
Amazing. Amazing. Wow.
And those, like I said, those dark malts, man, like it doesn't take much because the base of this is the bulk of it, 90% of it is 16.5 pounds of pale malt. Really, really light stuff.
Yeah, good.
A couple pounds of
Don't
dark,
eat much.
it's just
Wow.
color on that. You know?
Crazy.
Wow.
This is gonna be light.
And you know, the best part is about that dehusked carafa. Not even a whole lot of flavor to it. I mean,
Really?
Well, it gives you like the chocolatey sort of roasted flavor.
Oh shit.
Always make sure your thing is closed.
Yep.
Not the first time this happened today.
That could have been a lot worse.
This is starting to spill a little bit.
Yeah, it's
Can I back it off?
Well, it's just because of these. Yeah, I'm slowing down.
If you pull too fast, it's stuck.
Okay.
If you're pulling too fast through the rain, it's like the rain will
Stuck
come up,
hard.
and it gets stuck.
They call it
Really?
dough balls.
Yeah.
Get out.
So you kind of want to control.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's kind of.
We don't want that hot side aeration is not a good thing. And I just think that honestly your tube is too long. You're getting like, you know, it's just.
No, but I mean, it's coming out like that. It's still coming out kind of bubbly.
Yeah, slow it down. Slow it down. That's a trickle. We're getting like.
What does the hot side aeration do at this stage?
It puts oxygen into the beer where you don't want oxygen. You want it when it's cold. So to help the yeast right now, it does more damage than good because that if you're oxidizing it, you get like oxidized flavors. I just know that it's very bad at this stage. Hot side aeration? Bad. Cold side aeration? Good. Dude, this is crazy. This thing is so efficient. It's boiling on the edges at not even 150. I don't even know if that's possible. Unless it's just oxygen popping up. It looks like it's got like a rolling boil. And the temperature thing.
Certainly like lethal. I'm going to open it up a little more. We're trickling.
Alright, dude, this thing is actually boiling.
This should tell us how much is in here, right? We're at 3.5.
You going nice and slow?
Yeah. Real slow.
Good, because this is going to take a little
Slow it
while.
down.
It's going to take a while to cool down. This thing is actually boiling.
Oh shit, really?
Well, this temperature thing, I was reading it,
Yeah.
it's above the water.
Wait, what?
There's 6 gallons in here. 6 gallons of water in here, and the temperature gauge is above that mark.
Shit.
So I'm getting an air reading, and I was like, it looks like it's boiling. What's this one?
What's it at?
Right now, it is skyrocketing past 170.
Okay, well,
180.
yeah, it's off, right?
190, that's way off, yeah. It's at like almost 200. I mean, we can add cold water to it. We're going to boil it off anyway.
Put some cold in there. Because this is actually like starting to trickle.
Yeah.
We're at about just over 3.5, right? We're going by the tube.
If we go by that tube, yeah.
Should I open it up more?
Wow, we lost that. A lot of water.
Well, that's, where's
That can't be right.
your wood plank? Let's give this a boost. Hot. Here, lift it. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Well, we're putting 64 seconds in.
6 gallons? We should have only lost about a gallon of water, though. At most. Maybe not even.
Calculations. What?
Yeah, so we're gonna boil off 8 gallons. We don't know how much we don't know how much we're gonna lose with the kettle. We have no idea. I think what we should do is try to measure it when we're done, just to find out like where does it tap out at. It may go all the way down. We may end up with a ton of trub. It's not a bad thing, but. That thermometer over there?
Where is it? I can't even reach it. The ladder and shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna pour this gallon in there, and then just see how much it reduces down. Because I mean that was straight up boiling. I gotta keep reminding myself to not look at the temperature gauge there, but it's so hard to. Oh, look, perfect.
Yeah. First time I knew equipment.
Here, I'm gonna run into some growing pains.
Yeah.
That's cool. You see it all? I think that's good too over here. Going down at 168, 170.
Stop.
So we want 170?
Yeah.
It's 172 right now. What were we shooting for? 168. Okay, that's perfect. Alright, so we want to pull out.
There's still trickling here.
Okay, we're gonna.
So if it's a little bit hotter, it doesn't make it. It doesn't hurt it. And if it's a little bit hotter than 168, then it doesn't. Yeah.
I need this time, so we can go in right about the temperature we want.
Yeah.
All right.
It'll take a few more minutes anyway, so
Yep.
by the time you picture it should be okay. You know, shut it down.
Put more water.
Oh.
Alright, so we're at 6.5, and we're going down to 3.5.
No.
Did you say the 3? Yeah.
4.
4 gallons, okay.
4. Because, man, we are at just over 4 here right now. Actually, we're at 4 on the nose right here. So we're putting 4 back in. We're probably going to lose gallons at the bottom. Right?
Well, the grain loss.
Where the air conditioning went off?
There we go. Let's screw that up.
That should be okay. I'm just going to kind of evenly distribute it, because I think if we disturb the grain bed, it's going to go out to blow off even longer. Water. We want to get it down to 2. 4 gallons going in, right?
4 gallons is only.
So 2.5 is when we got it done.
I can't even see you. We put 200.
So you had 6 gallons in there first, and you're doing 4 more gallons.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah, we're basically going right to the end of this workout.
Right.
We're about tapped out. Here, you want to hold this? Let's hold that. Well, the end of it, so we're all tapped out. We're going to have to be careful.
My buddies.
You're going to have to lower that top of the tube. This is dancing between 3 and 2.5, and we want to be at 2.5. So let's just see where this thing settles to. There we go. I think we're still going to have to pull a little more, but I'd rather undershoot than overshoot.
Yeah, for sure. So where is it right now? About 3?
So close. I'd rather undershoot.
Kill it at 3. Kill it at 3. It's fine.
I mean, it's killed. I mean, it's going to tap out here.
Yeah.
know that there's somewhere between. That's actually kind of scary because that means that we're in between 2.5 and 3 of leftover in this thing. 2.5 gallons.
We should. That's fine. That's what we should be. At least 6.5, right?
And that's right at the edge. This one doesn't have that little nozzle that goes down.
No, this one does.
Right.
So you guys are going to put the blanket over that one? Or?
No, this is just
No,
going to
this
sit
is
for
gonna
like
sit.
15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Do another 60. This is,
All right.
Just to pull all the like residual sugar in there that the
Yeah.
first running didn't.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
all right.
all the primary stuff is in there already. We've already pulled that.
Okay.
This is just to get whatever you're out.
Okay, all right.
Oh,
It's had its challenges. Based off of what we were used to using before,
Yeah.
And what we were upgrading here for this system. Not terrible. It was just kind of process like what we would do before.
So, like a 11.9%,
Yeah.
12, 14, and then Amarillo's like a 7. So the higher alpha acid, the more bitterness you're going to get out of it.
Yeah.
And then some are more fragrant than others, and usually the more fragrant ones you want to save for later because they're going to smell more than they're going to taste. So we're going to be bittering with these 3 here: Magnum, Warrior, and Simcoe.
Those are all going in at 60?
Yes, sir.
All 3 at 60?
Yes, sir.
Oh, God, dude, this is going to melt our palate.
It's going to be fantastic.
Oh, I thought that you were putting in the Warrior at 30.
Wow.
We're going all in. Just so you can see, how it fares. And
Where does it fall on IBUs, like, overall? 92? That's terrible. This is going to be very bitter. Okay. I am on the other side of the spectrum. I like it a little bitter, but not to the point where this guy does. He likes it.
I think we have more than enough
Wow.
juice in there to stand up to. I think it's going to be good.
Optimus Rex. Interesting.
There's different brands, but these are the strains. So Magnum, Warrior, Simcoe, Amarillo.
So you can grow your own. You can grow your own hops in your backyard, right?
Yeah, I have a couple plants actually.
But what these are,
Are they like trees or just plants?
No, what they need
Well,
trellis. So you
Yeah.
usually, I planted them right in the ground on the base of a fence, and they grew up the fence, and then I got a trellis at Home Depot, and they've grown all the way up that, and they wanted to go higher.
Okay.
It took about, most of the summer,
All right.
and should be alright. I would just make sure it's not. I would do it like this so that you got
It takes most of the summer.
a little bit, so it's not. It just trickles down. So less impact gravity has on it, the better it'll be. Probably not a bad idea. You don't technically need the hose. You just make it a little easier. Wow, it's pretty dark for a second running too.
So why aren't you using a hose on this one?
Just because our hose is so long that we were getting like oxygen bubbles in the hose, and we don't want to get like really any oxygen at all in it when it's this hot.
Okay.
So we're doing our runnings here, just a little up close and personal.
So it's not as hot as it was before the first time.
It's actually hotter.
Really?
Yep.
Oh wow.
We went a little bit hotter this time just to like knock out the rest of the sugar.
Yeah.
Pull everything out so that we could. Is it good?
No.
Was there much sediment? I didn't even
I
get
don't
one.
think so. Let's try to put it in. Look. Clears and bell. Zip it to me.
All right, let's run it.
Oh, okay. You want to do that?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, might as well let you go here.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say for Vorloff, let's do.
Oh, I thought you meant the whole
Oh
shot.
God no.
It could take 9 years.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's why you gave me that weird look here.
Yeah. How is that?
I just figured the Vorloff would be a little easier without the tube.
Oh, that's good. God, look at that. Clears and bell, man. Zip it to. You know.
Yeah, I think you might want to invest in another.
Hose.
Yeah, just have another one, because you've got a wider.
Yeah.
What's this, 5/8? Yeah. Just get another one, and then.
Let's do a 3/4 hose. I think it's the wrong size, to be honest with you, for that.
Use for 3/4, yeah. Outside diameter.
Because it's a little loose, I'd rather it be tighter on there. You get some expansion once it hits the heat. is almost at 6.
A valve shut?
Yeah.
It's not the first time that's happened.
No.
Even with
won't
water.
be the last.
I've had my foot right here before.
Oh,
Hot
dude.
boiling water. I'm like, oh my god.
Watch that, King.
It's hard to hold.
This is hot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is. Good Lord.
Careful, watch it, watch.
I'm getting like suction now. That's why it's like closing it down.
Oh, full tilt. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah.
That's going good.
Well, I think it's like because it's see that air. That's what we got. I think it's because the tube is so deep in there. It's causing a vacuum. We might need to actually pull this tube out of here. So we're creating pressure.
Do you want to shut it down a little bit?
Because normally we clamp it.
Yeah.
You might have to just kind of like snake it around like this.
Got it?
Yeah, because if it's submerged in liquid on this end, you're creating a vacuum. You're essentially siphoning it right out of there. It's like pulling it.
Mm.
It's causing some pressure, and it was making the tube like condense.
I'm almost full tilt, and it's running pretty slow, so we might be almost done. So I want to give it a boost in a second, just to pull out whatever we have left. In fact, we should do it now, actually, because this is running real slow. Yeah.
You got that board?
Yeah, I can close this down. Careful. Ready?
Does that taste sweet?
Oh yeah, super sweet.
Yeah, we'll pull a.
Mm.
It's just starting to run out.
Should I slow it down?
Okay.
About 7.5. Yeah, dude, this is measuring out pretty much. Yeah. Calculations.
Yeah. I think
Wow.
that water rate. And we've messed up in the past, like
Yeah.
overcompensating and undercompensating.
I was telling them about the rye that we did last time, and I added too much
A
water,
little too much water.
and I watered the batch down, so my ABV was just not where I wanted it,
Right.
and the flavor profile was a little watery.
Mm.
But
Wow.
even though it's still really good,
Yeah, it's not going to be a bad beer. It's just going to.
it's not what I wanted it to be.
Mm.
But we'll have one
With
today,
that
dude.
body.
It's good. It's good. I'm telling you.
I might actually go out and grab some Goza. I've got over out in the car. Not nice too. From that party last night. It's past noon, right?
Somewhere.
Somewhere.
Tailgate rules, man. Doesn't matter.
Wow.
You want to get a little spoon or a cup or something? Itty bitties. Okay. Here.
Yeah, we're at 7.5 for sure.
A little in there. Ooh, that burned me, thank you. Okay. Give that a second to cool down, just a bit. You can taste it. It's
All right.
not
Okay.
sweet.
And that's second running.
Wow. All right. What's
That's
that
not
get
the full sweetness. That's
Get out.
that's easy.
What the hell?
This is coming out pretty much exact for the letter.
Well, we wanted 7.5, yeah.
We're 7.75 roughly, and we're almost there.
So if you were to do extract brewing, you would have to. You could avoid all this.
All of this would be.
You just throw water in a kettle and then you take
Right.
the powder and throw it
Extract
in, and it was
Get up.
Yeah, this is all extra. But like we said,
It's good to know all of it, though.
It is.
The whole
And,
process, you know.
I've had better results doing it this way. I've had good results with extract
Yeah.
too, but you get more control this way.
Mhm.
You get really you can throw whatever proportions you want in there for grain,
Mhm.
and you can really control the whole process of the brew. And,
Oh, wow.
We've had really good results going all grain.
Mm.
That's the way to turn. And there's more options available to you. Extracts, I find, they don't make every grain.
Yeah.
They don't make every grain in an extract.
Okay.
So when you go all grain, the world's your oyster. There's just so many options, so many kinds of grain.
Mm.
It really is.
And they all have different characteristics, and you know, you can become a mad scientist really. Just whatever proportions you want to throw in.
Yeah.
Pound here, half pound there, an ounce here, just for we have 1 ounce of a very particular grain in here,
Right.
and it's not going to do a whole lot, but it's in there.
Just a little bit of wheat, yeah.
Yep.
Mm.
Roasted wheat.
Just because.
I don't know.
One meth.
What's that?
One meth.
Oh, yeah.
The American
Oh yeah, I've used it a few times.
of like Collin EK.
I didn't realize that was it was like the American version.
Yeah, because they started growing Puggle in Washington, and then they eventually crossbred it.
Yeah, I used a ton of Willamette in that AWOG beer that took hold. It was like Cascade Willamette for my hop editions. I wasn't really sure because I had never used it, but I read it. It sounded like a really good hop for like English style.
Yeah.
And it worked.
Yeah, it's essentially.
I popped them early, and they're undercarbonated, and I don't care. I'll drink
Mm.
them.
Well, they're definitely drinkable.
So now we're going by this process here, boil process. So we've mashed.
Okay.
We have our mash ready to go. We're going to bring this up to a boil.
Mhm.
Once it starts boiling, we're going to start the clock and make our first hop addition. And
Mhm.
we're going to boil it for 60 minutes.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. You know, the first time I came here, the guy was already boiling. He was already putting the hops inside of it.
Yeah, this is extract. I mean, the whole process you just did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So now we're going to bring our wood up to a boil,
Mhm.
and then put in your hop additions, and this thing is not working.
Hmm.
Just use your hand. Here you go.
Yeah.
Real sticky. Yep.
Right. So we're going to do the skin thing, right?
You need to
Want
pull a
to
little
skin
sample for
Gravity?
gravity reading, yeah.
Get close.
No, it should be alright. Use this guy though.
Oh,
The beaker.
all right. So,
Give it a nice stir. Because I know it's good for running. Trying to make sure we get an accurate reading.
so we're going to take the gravity reading,
Mhm.
parts the water.
Okay.
So, ideally, we're going to get a reading now before the boil,
Mhm.
and then when you boil, you're going to reduce it down, so it's going to concentrate it more. We're going to take another reading before we pitch our yeast, and that's the important number.
Okay.
Pre-pitch.
All right.
This one's important too, just because if you need to make adjustments,
Yep.
Hmm.
the only thing that is unfortunate about this is that you need to let it
Yeah.
cool down.
Yeah.
Too hot to get an
You won't be able to get an accurate reading when it's that hot. But when it does come down, we'll be able to take a reading and see what it looks like. And if we need to, say we didn't get the efficiency that we wanted from
Mhm.
pulling our sugar out of that grain, there's a few options you've got. You can either boil for a longer amount of time to reduce the overall volume to get it to the concentration you want, or vice versa. You could cut it short. Do 50-minute boil, which is not ideal, but it can be done. Or add a little water. You can add. We still have to add our dextrose to it, which punches up the sugar content a little bit higher. And that is just like pure corn sugar. It is the greatest thing for brewing, actually.
Because it doesn't introduce any off flavors.
None.
Well, at least in moderate quantities. You don't want to overload it with corn sugar because you will get.
You will. You'll need like yeast nutrients in order for your yeast to really.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
But if you want to put the beer over the top more or less with a couple points ABV, some corn sugar on top of your work will.
Not a bad thing at all.
Oh wow.
We're doing a pound of that, right?
Yep.
Do we have?
We do have a scale somewhere from the.
We're gonna want to measure that out.
Okay. That's about it. Unless, we were to just buy 1 pound.
Oh, I brought.
$3.
Yeah, I brought.
How much is in it?
A lot. Like a 4-pound bag.
This would save us a lot of pain in the ass to buy this, throw it in, $3. Whatever.
I don't care.
I'm just making. If we might have a scale literally over here someplace. Ooh, hello. You're always goody. And yeast nutrient, that's going in.
No, I wouldn't do that.
I throw that in every batch I've ever done.
What do you think's in the fast pitch, man?
Treasure trove of goodies.
But do we have a scale?
Do we have a scale, the thing I'm looking for?
Probably not.
Hey, Tim?
Oh, yeah.
No, really? Boom, bitch. Alright, now we just need something to weigh it in. We use one of these pint glasses and just weigh it out.
That's fine.
Careful pouring that crap. That stuff is sticky.
Now that is yeast.
Nope, this is corn sugar.
Oh, okay.
It's just
All right.
pure sugar.
Oh wow.
Actually.
Now you want to do it over the sink just in case. Oh, I zeroed it out.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Oh, well, a little more I was thinking, okay.
Is this in pounds or ounces? Or... There we go, pounds.
Pure sugar we're going to have. Looks like more than 2.
So that's
5 1/2?
That's about half a pound.
Alright, well, we're going to wait till we boil to throw that in, right?
Yeah, so we need 2 pints basically.
Well, no, because that's ounces. So you've
No,
got...
it's pounds.
Oh, it's
I said it
okay.
for pounds. Right? Grams, ounces, pounds. Yeah.
On tear. Whatever that means.
Corn change. There you go.
Oh,
Right?
good. Yep, perfect. We got
1 pound of corn sugar.
1 pound of sugar. That is a lot of sugar.
That's, honestly,
Wow.
just to keep the ABV up.
Yeah.
A point.
Doing that will
This
give you
is
probably...
a pound just all both together.
Yeah, it's about half a pound each.
Woo!
A lot of sugar.
Good
So
lord.
that'll pick up our ABV
Yeah.
1%.
Yep. So it brings us from like a 7 to like an 8.
To throw in something like this, a pound of extract, probably even higher, pound and a half, or
Good
one and a
lord.
half.
You also use corn sugar in your bottling phase.
Okay.
Much less quantity, but same thing. You're reintroducing the sugar to it after it's fermented, so that the residual yeast has a little bit of sugar to carbonate in the bottle.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this over here, just so that we can quickly skim.
Yeah, perfect.
Chuck it in there so we have something to rinse out.
Wow, and that got it jacked up.
It's gonna be real nice.
It's kicking pretty hard right now, so.
So the first edition is our Warrior, Simcoe, and Magnum.
How we
How
doing?
you doing, man?
Throwing it up, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, Black IPA.
Black
today.
IPA.
Yeah, we're just at the point where we're starting to kick on our boil.
Yep. We're mashing about 10:30.
What are you guys up to?
Just looking around right now.
You guys brew?
Not yet.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Once we get in.
You get all these proteins that end up breaking down in there, and then they come right up to the top. Actually, it wasn't too bad, 'cause I think we were stirring it up. But we got 3 more ounces going in.
Well, Magnum? You got it. And the dank Simcoe.
Yes. Oh my gosh, so good.
Ready?
Yeah, it's good, man. She calmed down already.
Alright.
Might bubble back up a little bit, but
And that's our bittering edition.
now we wait.
60 minutes, start the clock.
60 minutes, huh?
60 minutes. This is
Wow.
where you can take a lunch break.
1 o'clock on the nose.
Good
we go
Lord.
to-
Oh, perfect.
What is it?
Gives me that hot.
Do you guys support sanitizer in there?
Yep.
Yeah, it's all gonna boil.
Oh, okay.
In the amount that we're putting it in, it's not gonna
So it just prevents it from boiling over.
Yeah.
Amazing. Wow.
There you go.
2
2
months.
minutes, and then we're gonna start cooling it. But we're also gonna do a hop addition when it's done. And
Okay.
when you do a hop addition, the later you do your hop addition, you're not getting as much flavor and bittering out of it. You're getting more aroma.
Okay.
So the next hops we're going to add are going to be after it's done boiling, soft,
Yeah.
and then we're going to add the hops then. And all they're doing is
Yeah.
adding aroma.
All right. Okay.
Doesn't stay here.
Didn't know what you had when you did this.
They should have everything we need here. Like everything. And then you put
Now it's smelling
Mm-hmm.
real nice.
Yep.
You want me to finish the sugar in?
Yeah. Put that sugar right in.
Stir that up.
We have no special additives or anything going in here, do we?
Some Irish moss.
Just a 15?
Yeah.
2?
Yeah, beer this dark, I don't know that it even matters, but better than not, you know. The moss really cleaned up that rye.
Good.
I'm telling you, it's crystal clear. It's beautiful. So good.
Wow. That's amazing shit.
Ray has the gauge.
Well, that's right. Keep it on the top of mine. Let it get nice and clean in there.
So you go put that in there? These hoses or something?
This is our wort chiller. So once we're done boiling, we'll throw that into the kettle, hook it up to the hose, and then let it cycle.
Oh.
So then we'll be able to chill everything down. How've they done it? I don't get it. I don't think they've ever done it.
And the dank sim code.
Yes.
Mm.
I've been here for 25 years.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Maybe when you start chilling. Yeah, we're not taking this out.
It already smells good. I can barely smell it.
So is this what you call it? Is this a dry malt extract or all grain
It's
extract?
all grain, no extract at all.
Yeah, no
It's
extra.
an all grain brew.
Okay, all right. I got you.
So if you're going to do extract brewing in your kitchen, especially,
Mm-hmm.
you're not going to be dealing with a 5-gallon boil. You don't have that kind of equipment, and a stove is not going to be able to handle that kind of
Okay,
volume.
all right.
So what you generally do is you're going to boil a smaller volume, probably 2 to 3 gallons,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're going to top it up with water at the end.
Okay, all right.
That's generally how extracts go. But for all grain, if you have the capacity, you want to do the full shot.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Everyone starts, generally speaking, everyone starts with extract. And you can do some really good brews with extract.
I got
And then eventually you want to go nuts and get it all right. You start buying equipment and your basement starts becoming full of jam-packed with toys and grains.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's what my basement.
Then your wife's like, you better start making me a beer. And you start making styles that you would never make because she likes it.
Well, that's what I think, Drew, and I know we started to touch on it earlier.
Yeah.
Sidetrack on something else. But I think the next beer I'm gonna try to do is a sour.
Really?
Maybe do a small batch. Just do like 2.5 gallons.
What makes it sour? What gives it sour?
Brettanomyces.
Is it
Something
bacteria?
that you buy.
Bacteria or something, right?
So what I was talking to one of my buddies who's been doing it for a while, Drew Harden, who we used to work here. He was like our homebrew guy. And he was telling me over the weekend at Resurgence when we did that the Duke Cancer competition. He walked me through the process. It's actually pretty easy. So what you end up doing is you mash it in exactly like you would, but at the point where you're about to bring this kettle to a boil after you've pulled all your grains, right? You get the beer up to like 180. So it's pretty hot, but you don't boil, you kill it. That's when you take that Brettanomyces pack, whatever it is, you dump it in there, cover the top of the kettle, you let it sit for like 18 hours. So that heat and that weird bacteria gets all funky and whatever, and then you kill it, you throw it back on, bring it to a boil, and it's situation normal, get your yeast, done. That's about it.
Yep. Flame it out. And aroma time.
Alright, do you want to, how about we move this over,
That fish?
and then throw that stuff in there. But this is going to be tricky because we got all these tubes attached to it. Just, if you want to grab this side, I'll grab that side.
Hang on. We're going to mix right here. It's too fucking hot.
I don't think so.
Maybe you would need a cloth or something, or
Yeah, some kind of rag. Get marble.
you use that blanket.
Really that hot?
Oh, yeah.
Should have gloves for those.
We're going 200
Well,
degrees for...
I think we're just going to have to make yourself a little...
It's
You
200.
would just grab like something like this underneath it.
200 and what degrees?
Well, boiling is 220 degrees. Yeah.
Usually 212, I think.
Yeah.
Let me see. That might be 250.
Let's keep it.
200 degrees. Alright, so let me do this. I'm going to have to lift up, or I'm going to have to turn it all the way around to set it up.
I don't know if I can do it. Oh, God. There you go. Dig deep.
Whoa. That is a heavy mother. Well, here's the thing. Next time we brew here,
Bring mix.
well, no, we'll bring my chiller, which has a way longer line.
Yeah.
So that you could just throw the chiller right in there.
Alright.
Still, like, just long enough.
Hold on. Oh, sucker's hot, too. It's in there. Whatever.
So you,
I'll talk to it in a minute.
we don't have any clamps, and I would think to just clamp this here so it doesn't... I knew this thing was the greatest invention ever. A piece of wood with a goddamn hole in it. Could use something a little heavier.
That's good.
Is it going to be alright?
So the water's not going to go in there. You're just going to run the water through it,
Right.
through the hose,
Yep.
and that's going to bring the heat down.
Yep. And while I'm...
How fast?
Well, faster than not.
Fast as
Faster
hopefully
than
we can get it.
Yeah.
Good
You want
Lord.
it to chill down as fast as humanly possible.
Yeah.
So right now, it's basically, this is the critical stage where anything that's going to touch that beer should be sanitized.
And this copper, that's how it's going to feel the cold.
Yep.
That's going to conduct the cold temperature
Yep.
into your
Cold water goes through the copper,
yeah.
and it's cold, so it's going to cool down all the area around it.
Alright, so, yeah, you want to throw them hops in?
I do.
Alright,
So here's our Wilma addition, the Simcoe.
Yeah, we're just under 200 right now.
Alright. Want to get that started?
Yes.
I don't want to skip it. And the Amarillo, which I've actually never used.
Oh, yeah, it's good. Yeah, I think this was, Amarillo was in my blood orange.
A little milder. It's so nice.
Could have made it blood orange.
Yeah, I made a blood orange IPA. And I used
Alright.
Amarillo.
That looks good anyway. I don't know how.
Yeah, so we'll just let that run.
So, like I said before,
Yeah.
Wow, that's hot.
yeah,
Real hot.
when you're adding hops at this stage,
Mm-hmm.
you're not getting any bittering out. That's purely for that nose. You're imparting that nose
Mm-hmm.
here.
Wow, amazing.